And now,
2K6, I show you how it's going down at the same time. Hide is a man's going down, so it's taken to the floor for a two-way. It's from 05 in the NBA. 2K6, I win the floor, not a stop, cause I need the most. Plus I don't ever read the block unless I read the post. With my outside specialist, a long-range escalate.
Hello, Hoop fans, and welcome to this NBA exhibition game. We're here in Sacramento. The visiting Indiana Pacers will square off against the Kings here on 2K6 Sports. Good evening, everyone. Here with Kenny Smith, Craig Sager. I'm Kevin Harlan.
Kevin, it should be fun to watch. Both teams can put points on the board in a hurry. This could be a very high-scoring game.
Now, as we get set for the game to begin, let's take a look at the Toyota key matchup of the game. Kenny?
Well, Kevin, I'm interested to see who comes out on top in this matchup at the small forward position. Stojakovic is undoubtedly one of the very best small forwards in the league. I love this guy's offensive awareness. He forces defenders to make a decision, and then he punishes them. But the other team has a guy who can definitely give him a run for his money. Artest is the cream of the crop when it comes to small forwards. His rock-solid build makes him a load to handle in that low post, and he uses his weight to excellent advantage.
Now, let's take a quick look at the starting lineups as we're just about ready to get this one started.
The Kings are a superb offensive ball club. The Pacers rack up steals and gives them a boost on both ends of the floor.
All right, Kenny, we're just about ready for the tip to get this one started. The Kings take the tip off and will set up the offense. Passes to the right side. Artest has picked up his first foul. Of the game, Foster will come off the floor. The inbound to Bibby. Passes to Stojakovic. Slammed down by Stojakovic.
They're hoping to set the tone with that first basket.
With the crossover. Pass to Jackson. Passes to the wing. Granger gives the upfit to Artest. 7 on the shot clock. Dishes inside. The stuff by Miller.
You could tell he was itching to get a piece of that one. That's the kind of effort you want on the defensive end each and every time up the court.
Rebounded by Stojakovic. The big... Second chance bucket by Peja. Tinsley step on the line, and they will give up the ball. Passes it to Stojakovic. The pass to Stojakovic. Takes the three. Clanked off the right iron by Stojakovic. O'Neal one-on-one. The bounce pass to Artest. Passes to the left side. Swings it to Tinsley. Artest crosses it over. Passes to O'Neal. To Jackson. 5 on the shot clock. There's the buzzer, and that's a shot clock violation.
You've got to keep an eye on the clock. Even if you don't have the best shot, you have to take it.
Skip pass to Abdul-Rahim. Jammed in by Abdul-Rahim.
Abdul-Rahim just put one big paw up there and just jammed it through.
The Pacers bring it up. They're behind by 6. Passes it to the left corner. Swiped by Abdul-Rahim. The finisher. The shot was good by Peja. The Pacers will take their first timeout of the game. Pass, right side. Wells anticipated the pass and cut it off. Goes up for the alley-oop. Tipped in by Abdul-Rahim.
Abdul-Rahim guessed where the miss was heading, got into position, and just beat everyone to the ball. Beautiful putback.
Passes to the right side. To end the run. Off the left rim and out by Artest.
Artest went up strong in the lane, but heavy defensive pressure was waiting for him.
Stojakovic snatched in by Tinsley. Pass left side. The tough shot off the right rim and in by O'Neal.
That's how to fight in the paint.
Bibby spins. Dishes to the middle. Shoots. Defensive rebound corralled by O'Neal. Let's check in with Craig.
Well, guys, I had a chance to talk with Rick Adelman, coach of the Kings. I asked him what he thought would be the key against this tough defensive squad. He said, we just need to execute our offense. If we do that, I like our chances. A confident statement. We'll see if they can get it done.
All right, thank you, Craig. Fires from 14. Hit back iron and bounced in. Wheeled in by Bibby. Inbound pass to Tinsley. Goes up. Collected inside by Miller.
Tinsley went up strong in the lane, but heavy defensive pressure was waiting for him.
The tray was cashed in by Bibby.
You know you got game when you can hit a shot like that with the D hanging all over you.
O'Neal. Ripped down by Miller. To Bibby. Lobs it down low. The alley-oop is thrown down with authority by Wells. The Pacers with the ball. They trail 17-4. To Jackson. Feeds it to O'Neal. The bucket was set up with the dish by Jackson. The Kings bring it up. They're shooting 61% for the quarter. With the step back. Passes it to Stojakovic. The dunk was just crushed in by Stojakovic.
They're not going to be bullied inside. You throw one down on me, and I'll throw one down on you.
The pass to Jackson. Dish inside. Shoots it. The jumper was buried by Artest. The Kings bring it up. 54 seconds left in the first. Dunked in by Abdul-Rahim. Sails in. Bounced off the back of the rim and in. Nice soft release by Tinsley. The Kings bring it up. They're in front 21-10. Nailed from three-point range by Bibby.
Bibby has great awareness on the offensive end. You got to make it a top priority to keep close to him.
Passes to O'Neal. Pump fakes. Lets it fly from the wing. Off the left rim and in by Jackson. Bibby brings it up the floor. He's got 8 points. To Stojakovic. Jacks up the triple. Yanked down for a defensive rebound by O'Neal.
Nice position. That's it.
Passes it to Granger. The pass to O'Neal. Gets airborne. Clanked off the rim by O'Neal. Got it up. Sunk by Bibby. We're at the end of one, and it's already at Jackson inbounds to start the second quarter. Shoots from way back there. Ripped from the stratosphere by Miller. Passes to Peja. Bibby pump fakes. Dishes it to Miller. Sent down with authority by Miller.
Miller wasn't fooling around there. Took it up strong with two hands and stuffed it home.
Passed it to the high post. Granger takes a step back. The one-handed stuff was no good. Missed by Granger. Slammed down by Abdur-Rahim. Tinsley was out of bounds there. That will cost them possession. Tinsley has picked up his second foul. Tapeja gives the up fake. Swings it to Bibby. A fadeaway. Swished through by Stojakovic.
Stojakovic is just a terrific shooter. Great form, great vision, and he knows how to make big shots.
A ferocious swat to send that shot away. Passed it to the right side. Passes to the left side. O'Neal jumped in front of the pass and came up with the steal. Stojakovic read that pass and picked it off. A rim-rattling jam to finish the break by Miller. The Pacers with the ball. They'll try to stop this run. Answered right back with the dunk by Granger.
Way to throw it down. Nice jam.
Bibby brings it up the court. He's 3 for 3 from deep. Passes to Wells. Takes a three. Plucked out of the sky by Miller. A difficult shot and a miss by Miller.
I thought that was two for sure. The D was all over it.
The rim-rattling dunk was ripped in by Granger. The Kings with the ball. They're leading by 19. Pass to Miller. Tinsley gets called for the reach, and that's his third foul. Stojakovic inbounds it to Bibby. Skipped it to Peja. The pass to Abdur-Rahim. Stojakovic pump fakes. Fired long by Peja.
Stojakovic went to the fadeaway because the D was all up in his grill. Smart move, but it didn't pay off that time.
The quick shot was hit by Artest.
That's a tough shot to hit. He felt his man and just rained the fadeaway over him. Sweet bucket.
Passes to Abdur-Rahim. Intercepted by Granger. Tinsley sank the basket and gets a trip to the line for one more. He can't complete the three-point play. Hauled in by Abdur-Rahim. That'll be his third rebound of the contest. Runner in the lane. Air and nothing but air by Bibby.
Bibby couldn't get free on the inside, and the defender made a great play to shut him down.
Nice job on the assist by Artest. The Kings will take their first timeout. The Kings bring it up. They've been doing a great job so far, sharing the rock on offense. Pass to Stojakovic. The Kings will look to the bench to bring a little more energy here. The Pacers with the ball. They're on an 8-0 run. Hangs in the air. The layup was tossed in by O'Neal.
O'Neal did a nice job there, working inside for the close-range bucket.
With the runner, off the mark by Bibby.
Bibby is a tremendous scorer around the basket, but the defense stepped up big time, and he walks away empty-handed.
Granger sank the basket and gets a trip to the line for one more.
I like how he knew he was going to draw the foul, so he angled his body just enough to get the shot off. That's a nice play.
Stojakovic brings it up the floor. He's shooting 50% from the field. Offensive rebound corralled by Wells. Passed it to Bibby. Fires the three. Clanked off the back iron by Bibby.
Bibby has got such a sweet stroke. That's why I'm surprised he missed that too.
To O'Neal. Tries to post him up. Wing shot was off the mark by O'Neal. Slammed down by Peja.
What's the D doing? Letting him get easy dunks like that? They need to stay on their toes.
Answered right back with the dunk by O'Neal. The Kings bring it up. 55 seconds left in the half. O'Neal is tagged with the reach. That's his first foul. Gives the up fake. Behind the arc. Hit the left iron, but missed by Bibby. To Jackson.
You can go 2 for 1 here if you want, Kevin. Let's see how they manage the clock.
Artest got fouled and was real close to getting the three-point opportunity. He'll go to the line for 2. Sinks the first of 2. And he splits the free throws. Pulled in by Stojakovic. Crosses it over. Passed it to Skinner. Jammed down with one hand by Skinner.
Skinner went into the Statue of Liberty jam there and just threw it down on the D.
9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Granger almost got it to fall, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. He knocks down the first one. He gets them both. The Kings with the ball. They're 3 for 9 from downtown. Takes it up. The finger roll was flipped in by Bibby.
Bibby did a nice job there to keep the defense off balance with a burst to the rim, and what a light touch.
A two-handed dunk thrown down by O'Neal. Inbound pass to Bibby. Bibby went with the reverse, but missed by Bibby. The buzzer beater. Not there by Jackson. We've reached halftime with the score 40. to 33.
Kevin, both teams have looked to take the rock inside and score around the basket. It's hard work, but as they say, hard work pays off.
Now that we've got a little break in the action, let's take a look at the first half with our Power Bar Triple Threat Halftime Report. Kenny?
Thanks, Kevin. The Kings are in control. Bibby has been on fire from long range. He's gotten himself into a nice rhythm, and if he can continue this tear, they'll extend their lead. The Pacers are struggling to stay close. O'Neal has been working his tail off, but they're going to have to make some adjustments if they want to win this game.
Artest throws it in to start the third. The handoff to O'Neal. Dish to Artest. Stuffed through by O'Neal.
He's been in the zone, Kevin. If they can put it all together, they still might have a chance.
To Garcia. Beyond the arc. Defensive rebound corralled by O'Neal.
What a tough play on the inside. This guy battled hard for the ball, and his team thanks him for it.
The leaner collected by Garcia. Cross court. Sails in. The shot was a little short, but it was dropped in by Peja.
Good battle for that lay-in. Tough D, but he got it in anyway.
The Pacers bring it up. They're 16 for 26 from the floor. Great drive through the lane by Tinsley. The Kings with the ball. It's a 6-point game. Tries the spin move. 13 feet out. On the mark by Bibby. Tinsley spins. Passes to the high post. He gets the first of two. He gets them both. The Kings with the ball. Under 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Pulls the trigger. The leaner was missed by Peja.
Stojakovic had a tough shot there with the D in his face. He tried to lean over for the J, but no dice.
Granger was hacked, and he'll go to the line for a couple. And he makes the first one. He gets them both. The Kings bring it up. They're clinging to a small lead. Bibby with the crossover. Pass to Skinner. Swings it to Skinner. Peja. Rebounded by Peja. That's his third rebound of the contest. Bounce tie and in by Stojakovic.
Stojakovic can really fill it up. It's a good idea to keep getting him the ball.
With the crossover. Pass to Jackson. Granger tries to back down. To Tinsley. Passes it down low. 6 seconds to shoot. Fired short by Artest. The Kings with the ball. They're shooting 30% from long range. Passes to Bibby. Bibby pump fakes. The feed to Peja. Glides in. That last lay-in was good by Stojakovic.
Stojakovic got in a prime scoring position and got the job done. Nice execution.
The Pacers call timeout. The dunk was just crushed in by Granger. The pass to Garcia. Passes to Bibby. Gives the up fake. 7 on the shot clock. The tray off the mark by Bibby.
That's how you play, physical. Nice board right there.
The pass cut off by Skinner. With the layup. Rebound inside by Garcia. They crash the offensive glass, and it's dropped in by Garcia.
That's a pretty finish. The defense did all they could do there. He just willed that one in.
Back to Tinsley. To Tinsley. The tray. Off the right rim, but missed by Tinsley. Peja crosses it over. Dumps it to the middle. Passes to Garcia. With the fadeaway. A little long, but a kind roll on that shot by Peja.
Garcia set that one up perfectly. Nice look.
Grab inside by Stojakovic. Bibby. Short shot, kind roll, and dropped in by Bibby. The Pacers will take a timeout. The Pacers bring it up. They're shooting 58% from the field. To the rack. Bibby hit the right iron, but dropped in by Bibby.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even when it's just a tiny window, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
The one-handed dunk was stuffed down by Jackson. The Kings with the ball. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's tracked down. The Kings. The long shot 3 was off by Stojakovic. It's stolen by Stojakovic. That's his second takeaway of the contest. The bucket was set up with the dish by Peja.
Stojakovic threaded the needle with that pass and got his man for the inside bucket. Nice feed.
Peja picked it off back there, and that is his third takeaway so far. Banked in by Bibby. The Pacers bring it up. They're trailing by 14. The pass to Artest. Lets loose for 3. Clanked off the front of the rim by Artest. Feeds it to the middle. Bibby pump fakes. Pump faked him up in the air, then rose up and trained it. Nice move by Bibby. Off the inbound. Corralled by O'Neal. We're at the end of the third, and it's a double-digit game. Stojakovic throws it in to start the fourth quarter. Swings it to Stojakovic. The 3 was off target by Stojakovic. It's picked off by Bibby. Passes to Thomas. Nice two-handed slam by Thomas.
Wow, it's been all offense this game. Everyone's got a hot hand.
From deep, hit back iron and bounced in. Reeled in by Granger. The lob to Peja. The layup was dropped in by Peja. Fires it way up court. The tough shot. Stojakovic brings it up. He's 11 for 22 from the field. Hit the left iron, but dropped in by Garcia.
That was a quick shot, but when you're open like that, you can't pass it up.
The quick three off the inbound was missed by Granger.
Granger must have bumped his head or something. Get him out of there.
The triple offline by Stojakovic. Hammered in by O'Neal. The Kings with the ball. They've got a nice lead. Takes a three. Snatched in by Jackson. And that's going to be his third rebound of the contest. Kicks it out to O'Neal. Pass far side. Fires from the high post. Clanked off the back iron by Tinsley.
Tinsley is okay at that range, but when the defense plays that tough, he's going to have a hard time at it, Kevin.
The three ball was drained by Stojakovic. To Granger. Passes it to Jackson. Jackson isolates. 7 on the shot clock. Hands it off to Artest. Backs in. Shoots with the clock winding down. Hauled in by Garcia.
Stojakovic was having none of that. He read that all the way. He got in position and influenced the shot.
Jackson gets called for the reach, and that's his first foul of the game. Passes it cross court. Goes up. The finger roll was laid in by Tinsley.
Artest kept his head up, saw the open man, and made the great pass for the assist. That's textbook.
Bibby brings it up the floor. He's shooting 42% from beyond the arc. The three ball nowhere near the rim by Peja. Gives the up fake. Skips it to Jackson. Lets it go from the wing. Fired long by Jackson.
Garcia was having none of that. He read that all the way. He got in position and influenced the shot.
The quick shot was missed by Garcia. Tosses it up court. From deep three-point range. Reeled in by Thomas. Surprisingly, that's only his second rebound so far. The Kings with the ball. They should slow it down and use some clock. From just inside the arc. Drilled in by Garcia.
Wow, this is ridiculous. He was wide open. That's just too easy on the defense.
With the crossover. The tray. Yanked down by Peja. The Kings bring it up. They're 5 for 9 for the quarter. Artest is whistled for reaching in. That's foul number 2 for him. Passes it back to Peja. Puts it up. The 15-footer was no good by Peja.
That's how to clean the glass, D. Nice job.
Jackson crosses it over. Skipped it to the right side. Takes the turnaround J. The basket was made by O'Neal. Skinner inbounds it to Bibby. The Kings bring it up. 56 seconds left in the game. The three-pointer was no good by Garcia.
Garcia can be pretty hit or miss from three-point range. Right there, we saw the miss part.
The J was missed by Jackson. Fires the three. Offline by Bibby. Granger sizing up his man. 5 on the shot clock. That's a 24-second violation, and they'll turn it over.
I'm all for trying to get the best shot, but when the 24-second shot clock is down to the wire, you just got to chuck something up there.
Pass it to Stojakovic. To Bibby. That's the game. The Kings defeat the Pacers 75-56. A pretty lopsided game.
You could say that again, Kevin. The Kings controlled the middle today, as you see from the points in the paint. They ran their offense from the inside to the outside and denied penetration on D. Textbook execution.
Thank you, Kenny. And now let's take a quick look at the Toyota player of the game.
Well, he clearly deserves it, Kevin. He gave them an edge in this one.
No doubt about that. Stojakovic was in top form. 25 points,